Question number 86. Let's read it. A first order reaction is 40% completed in 200 seconds. The rate constant of the reaction is. Student, so let's start. First of all, we are given it first order reaction. And for first order reaction, we know that K is equals to 2.303 upon T log initial concentration upon remaining concentration. So let's put the values. 2.303, time is 200 seconds, log 40% completed means 60% left, 100 upon 60. So student, log 100 by 60 is equals to log 100 minus log 60. So solve step by step. Don't just use calculator. Avoid using calculator. I'm writing the value of log 10 by 6, which is equals to 0.22. I've already multiplied and divided, and divide the entire terms. The value will be 2.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 per second. That means the correct answer is option number 4. Moving to the next question, which is question number 87. Let's read it. Incorrect statement among the following is. Let's read it. Melting point of alkali metal fluorides is higher than that of chlorides. Correct statement. LiCl is soluble in pyridine. Correct. Lithium does not form ethanide on reaction with ethine. Again a correct statement. Lithium nitrate on heating gives lithium nitrite and O2 gas. Student, this is an incorrect statement, as lithium nitrate, that is LiNO3, on heating gives Li2O plus NO2 plus O2. I'm balancing the equation. That means the correct answer for this question is option number 4. Moving to next question, which is question number 88. Correct order of atomic radius of boron, aluminium and gallium is. Student, in general, on moving top to bottom, the atomic radius increases, but in case of group 13 elements, the atomic radius of gallium is less than that of aluminium because of poor shielding of d electrons. In case of gallium, 10 d electrons are already filled, and because of poor shielding effect of those d electrons, the effective nuclear charge in gallium increases. As a result, the atomic size decreases. Therefore, the correct order of atomic radius is aluminium followed by gallium and followed by boron. Therefore, the correct answer is option number 2. Moving to next question, which is question number 89. If the mass percentage of methanol in water is 16%, then the molality of ethanol in the solution is. Student, we are given with mass percentage of methanol, which is 16%. So, mass of methanol in 100 gram of solution will be 16 gram. So, mass of solvent, that is water, is equals to 100 minus 16, which is equals to 84 gram. We also know the molar mass of methanol, which is equals to 32 gram. So we can calculate molality, which is equals to 16 upon 32 multiplied by 84 into 1000, which is equals to 5.95 molal. That means the correct answer is option number 4. Moving to the next question, students, which is question number 90. Let's read the question. The standard Gibbs free energy change for the given cell reaction in kilojoule per mole will be. The reaction given is zinc plus 2Ag plus gives Zn2 plus 2Ag. We are given with the E0 value of Zn2 plus 2 Zn, which is minus 0.76 volt, and E0 of Ag plus 2Ag, which is 0.80 volt. And we have to calculate standard Gibbs free energy. Student, for that, first of all, we have to calculate E0 cell, which is equals to E0 of Ag plus 2Ag minus E0 of Zn2 plus 2 Zn, which is equals to 0.80 minus 0.76. So 0.80 plus 0.76, which is equals to 1.56 volt. Now we can calculate delta G naught. Delta G naught is equals to minus NF E naught cell, which is equals to minus 2 into the value of F is 96500 multiplied with the value of E naught cell, which is 1.56. The value is minus 301.08 kilojoule per mole. I have already multiplied the entire term, and you please, again I'm telling you, avoid using calculator. Try and solve this question with pen and paper only. That means the correct answer is option number 3. That was my last question, students. Thank you so much. I hope this quick solution is helpful for you all. All the very best and be safe. Thank you so much.